Apparently, I'm wrong about Dixy chicken. I've always said Dixy chicken is kind of average. I'll be honest, I don't think it's great. However, a young chap off Instagram messaged me. He said, I should go to the Dixy chicken, the postcode, B74SU. And he says, this isn't like your typical Dixy chicken. The branch is owned by one of the first Dixy chicken franchises in Birmingham. He says the chicken burger hits the spot. He says the fries are amazing and the wings are spot on and the chicken wrap is massive. So I'm going to get all of those things that I've just mentioned and more. Like I said, I'm not really a fan, but apparently I'm wrong about Dixy chicken. So let's go to this specific Dixy chicken. Let's check it out. Let's actually see whether there is a good Dixy chicken in the UK, because I think they're all pretty much average to below average. But apparently this one's good. So let's find out, guys. And we have landed. Something to note is you have dine-in like right there, but I'm gonna go and order food there. I've ordered my food, but let me just show you the seating. So let's try the best Dixy chicken in the UK. My para who DM'd me, I don't even like Dixy. So if this is not good, this is on you. But what we need to do is establish just a few rules. So, not a few rules, but how I'm going to judge this. In my head, Dixy chicken is the perfect 5. It's just doable, it's fine, it's average, it's okay. Nothing wrong with it, nothing particularly right with it. If everything is a 5, I'm going to judge each thing and I'm going to give it a ranking. So if I say, oh, it's an 8, then it's significantly better than the normal Dixy that you would get. Like, this is significantly better. And I've got one thing that you're all going to judge me on heavily, but I don't care. I don't care, I love it. Let's kick this straight off with the chicken burger, which honestly looks decent. I feel like I'm uniquely qualified to say if this is a good spicy chicken burger. You know, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I do think there's a ton of mayo on there, but that's a personal preference thing. I should have said avoid that. This has got a good kick to it. The batter isn't soggy. A little bit of crispiness to it. The chicken is cooked well. It's quite tender, it's quite soft. This is rolling in at a comfortable but fair 6.5. So it's definitely better than a normal Dixy chicken. I know I'm going to get rinsed for the last thing I got because this is a chicken shop, but I just don't care. I just don't care. I cannot wait to try this apparently massive wrap as well. So moving on now to the chicken wing. You know, oh God, I love chicken wings. They're quite hard to make well though, because so many places do them. They're either soggy or the batter's falling off or they're dry. Give these, ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's giving me 5. He's giving me an extra wing. Thanks, guys. I think they're watching me from the. I'm just outside Dixy, so I think they're watching me. But there we go. The batter's quite. I do think it's a bit salty, and I'm a salty fan. So for most people, that might be a bit too much. And I think the wings are a little bit dry. You know, a few years ago, this would have been quite nice. But the food scene, the takeaway scene in particular, has grown so exponentially. It's grown to such a degree where a wing like that rolls in at a 4. You know, when I was younger, I'd come here after school, Dixy chicken, nothing wrong with it whatsoever. You know, it's actually quite nice. But now the scene is so good, random small chicken shops are pulling out like 9 out of 10 wings. A review's a review. I have to be honest with it. So moving on to the wrap now. The chap said this will be heavy and big. And to be fair, this is like a big wrap, right? It's actually quite sizey. It feels super heavy, and I imagine therefore will be super filling. This is a chunky little thing, this, isn't it? I kind of want to do a cool shot where I break it, but I feel like I'm going to ruin this. Have I done it? Yes, I did. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Feels like there is a good amount of chicken in there. There's a good few tenders in there. Again, quite heavy on the mayo, which is a preference thing. It's just not for me, but you know, chalo koi baat nahi, what can you do? It is what it is. Also, something that's quite nice is these guys are sticking to the boycott. Oh, where's my drink? I asked for a drink. I don't think I got one. I don't know what happened. He's just walked out the shop. I don't know why. Is he looking for me? Nope, he can see me. I don't know what's going on. Where's my drink? Okay, I'm gonna have to go back in and get my drink. But let me try this. Do you know what? The wrap's actually really good. I like that. I think the wrap may be better than the burger. It's literally jam-packed full of meat. Do you know what I would like? Some onions in here, maybe a little bit of chili. Believe it or not, maybe a little bit less chicken because it is quite salty. So I think eating the whole thing will be very overpowering. It'll make me need like 2 litres of water, which I have right here. Standing outside, I think he's waiting for me to finish. The wrap is good. I'm going to give this, if a normal wrap from here is a 5, I'm giving this a 6.8. So better than the burger, marginally, but I do think it's better than the burger. I do prefer this to the burger. Okay, he's given me the biggest portion of chips ever. Okay, so hold on. Let me do it like this. So when they fall into the bag. Since when did Dixy Chicken do these like McDonald's style packaging? What, is that new? I think that's new. I didn't know about this. I'll eat them like I do Mackey's chips when I used to go. The one that boycott, of course. Do you know what? The fries are good. I like the chips. They actually, they've got a really nice clean taste. They don't taste too oily. I mean, they're just fries, right? From a chicken shop. I'm not going to get a HEYMAN, but these are rolling in like a solid 7.5. These are actually the best part of the meal, to be fair. They gave me their house sauces, but I tend to not like Dixy chicken house sauces. I just don't think they're that good. I'm not a fan. Like, they're not terrible, but I'm just not really a big fan. Now, so overall, I'm giving these guys kind of really between, I don't know, 6 and 7, I guess, which is better than the average Dixy. This is actually a decent Dixy chicken. If I was kind of in a pinch, it's open at like, I was about to say if it's open till like 1 or 2, it's open till 11:30. I would probably kind of swing by, get a late night meal, because nothing's really open after 12, which is a bit of a shame. If you're a business owner out there, that's an opportunity for you. In fact, I'm going to open my HEYMAN food arcade. I want to open till late. Why? Because no one's open till late. That's actually decent, apart from dodgy kebab shops. So if you guys want to know updates on the HEYMAN food arcade, please do make sure to subscribe on here. Do make sure to follow, all that kind of stuff. It's all coming out. I'm basically launching something pretty cool that I want you guys to be involved in. It's going to be like a food arcade with a ton of different brands, actual arcades, really fun stuff. So yeah, anyway, this is the thing. Don't diss me, don't judge me, don't look down on me, guys. I love cheap burgers sometimes. I always eat smash patty burgers, but sometimes I like those, you know, those kind of old school £4 burger meals. I just love them. Now what I don't like, which again is my fault, mayo and beef. Mayo and beef just do not go at all. I do not know why places do that. Mayo and beef is a horrible combination. It just doesn't go. Mayo goes with chicken, but I'm not a fan of mayo, but it does go with chicken. I'll give you that. But with beef, it just does not go. I like that burger. Do you know what? I do think they've added some masalas to it. I never like when they get burgers and they kind of dirtify it, but when the camera turns off, this is the first thing I eat, just with the chips. You know, again, it's, you know, you've all had those cheap burgers, right? You've all had them. I just love them. I actually love them. It's not always about the £12 smash patty burgers. It's not. It's just not. This, in the old days, get this, chips and a drink for £2.50. Boom. After school special. Boom. Yes, come on. Come on. I still love that. So, you know, for me, it's a lot of blooming mayo though, which is such a shame. It skips my mind to say no mayo on a beef burger, because in my head I just think it's sacrilege. Who would do that? I'm going to say that burger is getting a 7.5. If the normal burgers are 5, this is getting a 7.5. Is this Dixy chicken the best in the UK? No, it's not. There's one in Manchester on Oxford Road which is really good. They've got some really cool menu items in there. I think that's really good. I think there's another big one in Birmingham, like a massive one I've driven past. Someone tell me in the comments. It's like a massive one that people say it's amazing. I would say it's definitely better than the average Dixy chicken for sure. It's definitely better than average. It's not the best, I would say. Like, the wings were just like mad salty, but it gave me an extra one, so extra sodium. Yay. The chips were quite nice. I think the chicken burger was decent. Like, it was decent, you know. Dixy chicken always just consistent. They're never bad, are they? They're never terrible. They're never like a 3 out of 10. Overall, I'd give it something along the lines of like a 6-ish, 6.5, which I think is okay. What I'm going to do now is, because I know a lot of you, as you should be, are adhering to the boycott. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find a McDonald's alternative. There's quite a few out there now, but I might try and find one in this area. So instead of going to McDonald's, you want to go somewhere that's halal and boycott friendly, that isn't aiding in, you know what it is, right? You know, online you see the G word, they demonetize everything, you can't say it. The first part of generation and aside, I'm going to go that aside, I'm going to say, so do you know what I mean? Add it together, guys, add it together. It's annoying because people say, oh, don't be afraid to say the word, but this is the thing. I want more people. Like, for example, I did a review for Salam Cola. I want as many people to see it as possible, so then they drink Salam Cola instead of Coca-Cola. But if you use that word, the platforms limit your reach, so it gets to less of the ummah and just less of humanity. You're less of people. You're in that kind of catch-22 where I should be able to say what I want, but the fact is I'm not. So you have to play with the rules that you've been set. I don't own YouTube, I don't own TikTok, I don't own Instagram, but what I can do is basically try and play within that system to get my message or whatever I want to share to as many people as possible. So the way to do that is just to not say that word, but you know the word I'm referring to. Make sure you follow, because I want you guys to know all about the arcade. I'm going to try and munch this down, and I might try and find a McDonald's alternative in this area. If you can, please make sure you comment down below where I should go that's like a boycott friendly alternative to like KFC and Burger King and McDonald's and all these kinds of places. Let me know the best Dixy chicken in the UK. Actually, I'll swing by, and if it's not good, I'm going to blast you online. If it is good, then I'm going to be blast you online, but in a positive way. But yeah, that takes me to the end of the video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in that next video. Bye 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 bye.